What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my May obsessions. Everything that I was obsessed with in the month of May, could not get enough of using pretty much every single day. So if you would like to see what those things are, then let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the iced coffee recipe that I make at home that I have been obsessed with. During quarantine, at least for a while, all of our Starbucks were closed. So I was on a mission to find the best in-house iced coffee recipe. I bought bottles of pre-made iced coffee and tried that, and I also tried just brewing my own. And I have stumbled upon the best recipe that in my opinion, that I think I have ever tasted, and it's very similar to a Starbucks drink. So I have a Ninja coffee bar system. That's what I use, but I think coffee that I use and the mixture that I have is what makes it taste so good. This is the coffee that I've been using. It is from Sam's Club Donut Shop Coffee. It smells amazing. I have bought a lot of different kinds of ground coffee and different brands, and this is by far the best one, I feel like, and the best tasting one that I use. So if you guys kind of want to see exactly how I make my iced coffee with my Ninja coffee bar system, make sure to comment down below and I will make sure I include that in Friday's vlog. But basically, I brew this on a specialty setting, which makes it really strong, kind of like an espresso shot kind of setting. I add a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of vanilla syrup or caramel syrup, and then I add ice. The other thing that I have been obsessed with that goes along with the iced coffee is this long spoon. I can't remember exactly where I found these. I want to say TJ Maxx. It came in a pack of 2, but because my cups that I make my iced coffee in are very tall, I have been obsessed with these spoons. I give it a stir, and I'm just loving these. The other thing that ties along with my iced coffees is, of course, a very cute cup to put your iced coffee in. So typically when I make my iced coffees, I put it in a different plastic cup, but then usually what ends up happening is I have to go run an errand and I want to put it in a cup with a lid. And I was just obsessed with like the iridescence prettiness of it. It has this like clear-ish Starbucks logo, this like kind of domed lid. It did come with a straw. I cannot tell you where the straw is right now, but I have been putting my iced coffees in these and taking it with me for the day. These almond pecan crunch clusters, they are lightly sweetened, so it is a little bit sweet, but I find that it's not, it doesn't have a ton of sugar, so it is a healthy-ish snack if you want to munch on something. It has 5 grams of sugar for about 5 clusters, and the clusters are relatively big, but this is something that I have been loving and I pretty much grab every single day. I'm super excited about this. When it comes to shampoo and conditioner for me, I usually just use Redken. It's the blue bottles, and I've kind of just used that for years and years and years, but I am a sucker for packaging, and I was in Target one day and I stumbled upon the Kristen S line of curl shampoo and conditioner. So if you don't know what Kristen S is, it's basically a hair care line. You can find it online. I will make sure I link it down below, but they carry it at Target. I have not seen the brand at like a Walmart or anywhere else. I've just strictly seen it at Target, but I fell in love with the color of the packaging. This color, like, I'm obsessed with terracotta, anything, and they smell amazing. Like, I have not found a shampoo and conditioner that I like the smell of as much as this. So it's just a curl shampoo and conditioner. It says it's non-stripping, which is great because I do color my hair. It lathers really well, and the amazing thing is the smell stays in your hair for days and days and days. But oh my gosh, if you go to Target, you guys have to find this line and smell it. I also have a few other things that are in this line, same color packaging. There's like a curl cream that I have and a curl leave-in conditioner. As you can see, that's all I've been using in my hair, and it's been keeping pretty well. I don't really put a lot of heat to my hair. I kind of just let it do its thing. It is very long, So it also has been keeping my curls pretty well. If they sold it in a perfume or like a hair perfume, I would be all over that. Or if they made it into a candle, that would be so nice. So moving on, I stumbled upon this and it is a hydrating hair and body mist. I did run out of like the one perfume that I had been using since the winter, and I just wanted something that was like relatively cheap, that was just kind of a good smelling spritz that I could just put on whenever I wanted to go outside. So this is from Wild and it's called Brilliant Bloom Indian Mimosa. Again, I fell in love with the packaging. First and foremost, it's just this very simple black and white, and then it has this pretty little yellow flowers on the side. And basically, I just kind of spritz it in my hair and on my neck as before I'm leaving. Does not last forever, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it does not last all day long. Because it's not a perfume, I don't really expect it to. Spray after showering for a light, hydrating mist of fragrance, perfect for refreshing your hair and scent throughout the day. Keeping this on my vanity and grabbing it almost every single day. Next thing I wanted to mention is the self tanner I have been using. So I have been using different self tanners from this line for a while now, but I kind of stumbled upon my favorite formulation of it, and it is the Bondi Sands Aero in Ultra Dark. So Bondi Sands is a brand that I find from Walgreens. I think, of course, you can find them on their actual website, but I always purchase it at Walgreens. Actually, the other day when I went to look for this online, it is like 14 or 15 bucks, and it's originally usually close to 30. So if you're interested in the self tanner, check out the Walgreens online website. You can also have it shipped to store and you can get the cheaper price. But it's an aerated foam. It comes out like a very grayish green color, which is usually the self tanners that I like. I am naturally, I'm 100% Italian, so usually I have like an olivey undertone, and this I find just meshes really well with my skin tone. I don't really like the self tanners that are very like orange or anything like that, so this gives me a nice olivey kind of color. I put it on last night and then washed it off. It doesn't make you look insanely dark to where it doesn't come off very natural. It just kind of makes me look like I've been kissed by the sun, which I really like. The other thing is it dries very quickly, which is really nice. I cannot stand when you put on a self tanner and you are sticky for hours and hours and hours. I put it on yesterday afternoon, wore it throughout the day, slept in it, and then washed it off this morning. It says to leave it on for at least 6 hours. It has a really nice smell. It smells like coconut. It does have a little bit of that typical self tanner mousse smell, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but overall it is one of the best self tanners that I have come across, so it's a good one. I've just been obsessed. It's one of my favorite candles. It is this one, and it is called Midnight Orchid. And I was actually, you can see I've kind of gone through this whole thing. I actually love this candle so much that I only burned it during like special occasions, and I wouldn't just burn it all day long to burn through it. I wanted to savor what I had, so I only burnt it during certain times. But for one, I really love the packaging. It's like this iridescent, simple. I was honestly surprised that I liked the scent, because I usually stay away from scents that have any flower related word in it. I find that they're just too sweet for me and too strong, and I end up getting a headache. But this one kind of, it smells a little bit flowery, yes, but it also has like a manly like note to it, and I really like scents that have that like manliness. So the fragrance notes are Moonlight Orchid Petals, Luminous Sandalwood, Sugar Crystal. I'm pretty sure that last time I looked online, I still could find this scent. I was waiting for a while on their website to wait for candles to go on sale, and they did have this one on and off. So I will leave a link for this one down below if I can find it. But do know that if it's not necessarily on the website, when you go to search for it, it might be in a couple days, because they do a lot of restocking. The next thing that I stumbled upon that I have been loving, that I was pleasantly surprised with, is actually this Magnolia Home Juniper Counter Spray. It looks like this. Again, I was gravitated towards it because of the packaging, I have a little area on my kitchen counter where I have like it's actually a cake stand, but I put like a candle on it and little decorative things, and I just needed something else to put on it to make it look cute. I stumbled upon this. It has like a woodsy, flowery kind of smell. I use it every once in a while. After I've sanitized the counters in my kitchen, I might spray a little bit of this to wipe it down, and it just looks very like aesthetically pleasing, which I like. So we are down to the last couple things that I wanted to mention, and those two things are actually being used currently. So the first thing is this terracotta wax melt. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a wax melter. I have a wax burning in it right now. It is, I found it at Target. It was like $15. I will link it down below. Again, I fell in love with this terracotta color, but I just needed a new wax melter. My other one, I had broken the top part of it that holds the wax melt. So I fell in love with the color and the style of this one. I keep it here. I burn it every once in a while when I'm not burning a candle, and really not much else to say about it. I wanted to mention earrings that I have on right now. A shop that I found that makes the most beautiful clay earrings. Her name is Cotta Clay, and I will link her shop and her website down below. She does restocks every week, and she makes brand new designs every week. But then she also has a few designs that she just constantly has on her website. She does sell out very, very quickly. I was lucky enough to get my hands on this style, which is one of the styles that they have more regularly. I have not yet ordered one of her like new designs that kind of come and go really quickly, but I swear every week she comes out with the prettiest designs. They were, I think about $20-ish. They are super, super light. I loved the style and the color of them. The color I was obsessed with. When I ordered them, I was a little bit worried about how heavy they would feel, because when you just look at them and you think like, oh, they're made out of clay, they might be super heavy, but they're not. They're insanely light. Every time I wear these earrings, I get compliments. They just have that very like boho look that I love. So I have been wearing these pretty much at least once a week. Every time I go out, I throw them on, and I am just loving them. So I also wanted to share with you my music obsession. So I am a pretty big music person. I pretty much love every different genre. There are a few that I wanted to mention that just I have been really into, especially during quarantine. So I think what I'm gonna do for those songs is I will leave a screenshot here of like the 2 or 3 songs that I'm really into right now, in case you guys wanna search for them and listen to them. These 3 songs in particular are ones that I turn it on, I put it on my Bluetooth speaker, and it kind of gets me in the mood to kind of be productive and get whatever I need done. They're very like upbeat, vibey songs. Let me know if you guys like that I'm including my music favorites, because I will continue to do that. Comment down below. So guys, I think that is it for my May obsessions. I'm pretty sure I went over everything that I wanted to go over. I upload every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesdays are usually my sit down videos, and Fridays are more of a vlog type style. If you guys want to see that iced coffee that I talked about and how I make that, and a couple other behind the scenes things, make sure that you tune in on Friday for my vlog, because I will be including those things in that video. I will make sure that I have all of these items linked down below if you're interested in checking them out. Please leave a comment down below if you have tried any of these, or if you plan on trying any of them. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.